Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, License to Roam. You can follow me on Twitter/X at Edward Stratman. And if you enjoy the video, I'd really appreciate a like, subscribe, and any comments as I get started and hope to grow the channel. All right, for this analysis, I'll be focusing on why Mitoma's injury absence is such a huge blow for Brighton. Obviously, there's no doubting Mitoma's latest injury is a devastating blow to Brighton, with him set to miss the rest of the season with a back injury, even though the Seagulls have coped admirably when he's been unavailable this term. Adding another dimension and bringing so much excitement to Brighton and Hove Albion's final third forays, Mitoma's always been a real bright spark and a difference maker for the Seagulls. Having waited patiently for his opportunities in the early stages when he first jumped onto the scene at Brighton, firstly under Graham Potter, then Roberto De Zerbi, the key catalyst towards him really stamping his mark came when he was handed his first start against Chelsea back in October of 2022. Grasping his chance with both hands, the Japanese international was a constant thorn in the side of Chelsea as he played an instrumental role towards the Seagulls' crushing 4-1 victory. Mitoma hasn't really looked back since, aside from the injury worries, for he's impressively established himself as an integral figure within De Zerbi's exciting team and as one of the truly elite wingers in world football on his way to notching 13 goals and 14 assists in the last 18 months for Brighton, emphatically endearing himself to his teammates, the fans, and his manager. It's been a joy to watch him taking the league by storm with his unique skill set from his left-sided post, possessing so much quality going forward and proving an absolute nightmare for defenders to deal with. He's been a major force to be reckoned with. To start with his dribbling, and this is certainly the standout aspect of his armory, for the man with a masterful first touch and Velcro-like ball control has consistently tormented adversaries and driven his team forward with his aptitude in this regard, able to beat foes on the inside and the outside or go through them courtesy of his terrific repertoire of maneuvers to outfox, beat, or gain separation from his trackers. He's got a move for just about any situation. Direct, incisive, and relishing every chance he gets to go 1v1. His selection of feints, shimmies, cuts in field, stop goes, twists and turns ensure he frequently gets the better of opponents, gains that territory in transition or methodical build-up, draws fouls in key areas, and destabilizes backlines by drawing multiple markers. So hard to read, wonderfully balanced, with underrated strength and possessing a low center of gravity, and executing his actions so quickly so markers can't react fast enough. He also takes his touches so close together and he's blessed with that searing change of pace and direction. The fleet-footed, fast-thinking attack is so difficult to contain. Obviously, the graphics below serve as a further testament to what a menace he's been with the ball at his feet, as he's combined power, intelligence, and finesse to devastating effect. Obviously, Brighton teammate Pascal Gross spoke insightfully on what a threat the explosive and agile Mitoma is on the dribble, stating, "For me, 1-against-1, Mitoma is one of the best players I've ever seen in my life. When he gets it on the left, he can go past anyone. He can cause any defender a problem on any stage. He can do it on the Premier League against any team, and we saw it at the World Cup when he's got the ball. If he gets it 1v1, then that defender has got a problem. He's exceptional. He's very humble, and his English is actually quite good. Before the break for the World Cup, he was exceptional, good around the group and in training. He's got loads of potential. Now I hope that he comes back and does well for us." Supplementing the aforementioned with his creative passing, this is another vital string to his bow, for he's able to conjure chances, is alert to the runs of his colleagues, and has the ability to parlay eagle-eye vision and execution, be it combining intricately in close quarters to unlock rear guards, hitting measured through balls in behind, striking penetrative line-breaking passes to feet, or obliging runners with measured crosses or cutbacks. This amplifies his worth. Not afraid to attempt the more expansive, high-risk, high-reward passes, and confident himself at striking how successfully often is, as his composure, decision-making, and judgment under pressure have been real highlights. Tying everything together with his movement, and this gives him the platform to find space all over to impact proceedings on the dribble and in terms of his distribution, plus to put that polished finishing to good use. While he typically hugs the touchline so he can be in advantageous isolation situations, he's also shown how smartly he rotates infield with his colleagues to exploit central areas while forming positional and numerical superiorities, aware of unoccupied spaces, and if defenders are out of position, preoccupied, or ball watching, he's awake to gaps between markers to smartly run in behind or venture into the box to be a scoring outlet. Clinical, instinctive, and quick to get the ball under wraps before shooting. There's been much to admire about his finishing with his wand of a right foot. His shot map below illustrates how crafty he's been in this compartment. Forever asking questions of his opponents and capable of hurting them in a variety of ways, the emergence of Mitoma, who was smartly implemented and managed during his early days at Brighton, his presence has been such a boost. Having cost only 2.5 million, the Japanese maestro's electric impact has served as yet another glowing reference to Brighton's quality scouting network. Going from strength to strength since he joined, the man who was wisely loaned out to Belgium a couple of seasons ago to find his feet in European football has been a joy to watch as he continues his remarkable upward trajectory in the game. So this is what Mitoma had to say on his situation. Obviously, the manager has the plans, the strategy, and I'm doing all I can to stick with that. I love playing under him. There's a lot of build up for the ball to come to the wing and a lot of actions, which is fun. I want to continue to learn playing in this style. The two main things are to help Brighton into the top rankings and to get more goals and assists. Obviously, producing the goods within this exciting, entertaining, and expansive Brighton side when available. There's no denying what a crucial component he's become and what a massive blow his injury is, as his case provides a brilliant example of how persistence, patience, and hard work can eventually pay off from both the club and the individual's perspective. While he looks set to miss the rest of the campaign, you can bet the exceptional Mitoma will come back fully fit and firing to strut his stuff next campaign. All right, that's the end of the analysis. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Would really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video and have a great day. Stay tuned for the next analysis.